Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Alia Nabiha Medina Zamira. I am the first presenter.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Fatin Adiba binti Wandi and I am second presenter.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Zafira Auni binti Muhammad Zamri. I'm the third presenter.
Assalamualaikum. I'm Nikno Farhani binti Nasharuddin, your fourth presenter for today.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Iman Atira binti Muhammad Asri and I am the fifth presenter.
Local government in Malaysia is the lowest government level that govern under the states and the federal government. There are three types of local government, which is City Council, Municipal Council and District Council. The City Councils means the local agency with the statutory and executive power. City Council looks at the city's priorities, significant initiatives and structural upgrade, including population development to the land use and financing to the city planning. Datuk Bandar had administered the City Council. The example of City Councils is like Seberang Perai City Council. Next is Municipal Council. Municipal Council is govern the urban area. It is also responsible for administering the council area through control over the business and industrial activities and also creating a conducive environment to attract more investments in that particular area. This council is more focused on the city or urban area compared than the district council. For example of the municipal councils is like Sepang Municipal Council. Other than that is district councils. District councils is the name of the local government that administer the rural area in Malaysia. This council is responsible for providing services to all residents living in the council administrative area. It provides and also maintain facilities for the residents. For your information, the district council is the closest council to the population in a particular area. These councils easily to keep in touch and know what they must to do to the residents.
So for this slide, I would like to explain about the characteristic of local government. Local government is a system of district territorial unit that has their own boundary, is a legal entity that has power and tasks which is subject to certain act and has financial authority. Besides, local government is the lowest tier of the government in Malaysia. There are three types of local government in Malaysia, which are City Council, Municipal Council and District Council. All the local authority must follow the act that stated in Local Government 1976, which are Act 171, 172 and 133. Thus, the local government can make by law for their own territory in terms of public health, enforcement and license, environment and others. However, they must get approval by the state government to enforce the bylaw. For example, Tanah Merah District Council established bylaw which is stray animal bylaw for the offence that allow his pet to wander in public that might threaten the safety of public. For the next slide, we will explain about the characteristic of three types of the local government in Malaysia.
City Council, also known as City Hall, which we have 18 local authorities in Malaysia that recognized as City Council. The population of local people in area that governed by City Council are exceed 500,000, which generally the area governed is the large urban areas, typically state and administrative centers. For example, Kuala Lumpur has a rapid development and industry, also followed by higher education centers. The annual income of City Council is exceed 100 million ringgit due to the strong financial autonomy which obtained from the many taxes, business license and so on.
The characteristic for municipal council or Majlis Pembandaran is in term of governed area. Municipal council govern in urban area, possibly state capital centers such as Kota Baharu, where is capital center for Kelantan. The population of municipal council have minimum 115,000 local people. Furthermore, municipal council have a steady income because they are have industrial activity, business, tourism and major housing development. The annual income not less than 20 million ringgit and they are able to provide proper service to the local government. Planning activities also has a potential in expand the business and can create the job opportunities. For instance, Kota Baharu has the capacity which is provide opportunity to business by promoting growth in investment activity. Municipal council also can provide the satisfactory and efficient infrastructure facilities such as airport, roads and railways. Lastly, municipal council have a sustainable concept of town planning and have indicator for sustainable city which is Malaysian Urban Indicator Network System which is MURNINET.
District Council is the third level of local government after the City Council and also Municipal Council. In Malaysia, the latest update of the number of local authorities that recognized as District Council is 94. The population of the area are less than 150,000 because basically the area is apart from major towns or also called as rural area. For example, Kuala Krai is known as rural area with the number of residents are not more than 150,000, which only 103,294 in 2005. In addition, rural area also usually small and has basic infrastructure, facilities and public utilities such as bus stand and street lighting. Due to the basic infrastructure, District Council obtain annual income less than 20 million ringgit as they obtain taxes from a small number of people.
First and foremost, I would like to explain about the functions of City Council, Municipal Council and District Council. Generally, the first function of all District Council are to oversee land planning and development control. This planning is crucial in order to meet the multiple needs of residents at their local area. So, all of these three types of council needs to develop a local plan for entirety of its territory in order to guide in planning phase. Actually, the key of local plan is to prepare a land use plan in compliance with the procedure set out in the Act 172 and Development Plans Regulations. This plan is crucial for local authorities to identify the area which are need urgent attention. For example, this three local authority has authority to give guidelines for projects concerning the construction of a house. Next, it also ensuring effective delivery service and job development functions by having regular systems of maintenance, drainage and sewerage, market and crematorium areas, road and street lighting, infrastructure planning, as well as public health and sanitation.
The other function of local government is to govern the social, which social can be defined as the public or community in the particular area. Local government is to secure the social well-being which they can access their basic rights and needs such as in terms of education and health. For example, local government provides social services to the public such as clinics and childcare center. Besides, local government also act as middlemen between the public and state government, such as discuss and inform the people about the construction plans by the state government. Local government also govern the social by creating bylaws to ensure the people are more disciplined. For example, Kota Baru Municipal Council create law for the people to cover their aurah properly according to the Sharia.
The next function is the environmental function. This function is for maintaining and development of the jurisdiction area. This role focuses more on preserving cleanliness. It is also crucial to ensure the well-being of the residents that living in the area. the mandatory operation to be rendered by the local government, such as recycling and removal of hazardous waste, cleaning, adequate sewage and drainage, as well as beautification initiative. For example, the local authority plant the tree around their administrative area in order to provide the green area.
Moreover, the function of the local government is to govern the public. Public divided by two, which are public amenities and public health. Public amenities means facilities that provided by the local government for public use. Is referred to veterinary services, third possession, burial ground and crematoria. Or the public amenities that provided to users and give a convenience to the local government and also the foreigner. For instance, Sepang Municipal Council established by law for the area in terms of burial ground and crematoria, which are Undang-Undang Kecil Tanah Perkuburan Islam 2005 and Undang-Undang Kecil Crematorium 2005.
Next, the functions of local government also can be seen through public health and cleansing. These include the provision of sanitation and solid waste management system, cleaning drains and road system, general upkeep of the environment, and also it manage the licensing for the business hawkers. Another example, the local authority also reinforced the 3 bin campaign, which is reduce, reuse and recycle in that residential. Hence, this shows that the local authority administer the management of solid waste and public cleansing in order to reach the goals of clean city.
Next, I will explain about the differences between Seberang Perai City Council, Sepang Municipal Council and Kuala Bilah District Council. The differences between these three councils can be seen through population, annual income, areas governed, as well as the level of service offered. Firstly, I will explain the differences on Seberang Perai City Council. The first aspect of differences are in terms of population. Generally, a city council must have a minimum of 500 people at their local area as a basic criteria in order to be upgraded from municipal council status to city council status. For example, Seberang Perai City Council is the local government which administers Seberang Perai, the mainland half of Malaysian state of Penang. The statistic population for Seberang Perai according to the census conducted in 2001, the total population of Seberang Perai is at 738,306 people, that is 55% of the total population of the state of Penang, which is 1,300,671 people respectively. But according to the latest statistic of a total population in Seberang Perai of the year of the 2020 is at 1,108,000 people in their area. Until it resulted, Seberang Perai population growth rate is equivalent to 2.2% per annum. Next, the other differences can be evaluated through the annual income. Annual income can be means as the amount of income or revenue for the city council in one fiscal year. Generally, the basic criteria for granting a city council status is annual income not less than 100 million ringgit. For instance, total amount of income for Seberang Perai City Council is at 292,528,838 ringgit Malaysia based on the statistic on December 2018 financial report. In contrast, the amount of expenditure for MBSP based on the statistic in 2018 is at 286,711,577 ringgit Malaysia. This shows it is a good income stability as their revenue is more than their expenditure. Moreover, in terms of the areas governed can be means as to govern a place such as country or people. Usually, a city council governs large urban center. In fact, Seberang Perai City Council is the largest local authorities in Malaysia as it's covering an area of 738 square kilometers. Actually, the areas governed by the Seberang Perai City Council comprises 3 districts which are not Seberang Perai, which consists of Butterworth and Kepala Batas, next Central Seberang Perai, which consists of Bukit Mertajam, Juru, Perai and Seberang Jaya, and lastly South Seberang Perai, which comprises on Batu Kawan and Nibong Tebal. Besides, Seberang Perai City Council also administer 2 islets of the coastline of Seberang Perai, which are Aman and Gedong Island. In addition, Seberang Perai area also equipped with the colleges and universities such as FMM Institutes, Polytechnic Seberang Perai and many more. Last but not least, the other differences of Seberang Perai City Council can be seen through the level of service offered. Generally, City Council provide high level of service offered for the local people as they have sufficient revenue amount to provide with the good facilities for the population in their area, including the revenue collections, approval development for developers, enforcement and other local authorities functions. Despite, for example, Seberang Perai City Council offered counter service for the public to do various transactions in their daily life by creation of the One-Stop Center (OSC). Among the service offered by the Seberang Perai City Council is to receive the complaint made by the public, booking on the spot complex or MBSP hall, PAD nursing permit, typhoid injection for the food industry business, as well as other adequate facilities for disabled person.
Next, I will explain about Municipal Council. Firstly, the characteristic of Municipal Council is the population must exceed 100,000 of residents. And after done some research, we found that Sepang Municipal Council have met this criteria, which is the residents in that area consist of 86,200 of Malay residents, 23,900,000 of Indian residents, and 15,800 of Chinese residents, and the other races is 1,200 of residents. Therefore, we found that this high population is due to the facilities that provided by the government, and it indirectly will create more job opportunities in that area. Next, the differences is found in terms of annual income. So, Sepang Municipal Council, the annual income of that council was estimated from the revenue collection of 2019, which is they received 189,653,414, while the estimated revenue for the year of 2020 is 200 million. So this proves that the annual income is exceed 5 million. Moreover, the differences also was identified in terms of area governed. So Sepang Municipal Council was divided to 3 provinces, which is Dengkil, Labu and Sepang. So the area governed by the Sepang Municipal Council is consists of 59,966 hectares. For level of services offered by the Municipal Council, the Sepang Municipal Council has provided services and basic facilities to its convenient residents. For example, online complaint system, which namely e-Aduan, to helps the residents to access latest information direct from the MP Sepang.
Lastly, I would like to explain the differences on the Kuala Pilah District Council. First of all, the differences can be seen through the population. Kuala Pilah District Council, or also known as MDKP, is one of the local authority in rural area with the population is less than 150,000 people in their areas. In fact, the number of population in Kuala Pilah District Council is just only 66,092 people based on population census conducted in 2010. But for now, according to the latest general elections by Statistics Department, the population of Kuala Pilah District Council was increased to 77,448 people respectively. Next, the second difference can be seen through the annual income. Annual income or revenue for the district council must be less than 20 million. This year, Kuala Pilah District Council recorded mean income below the state level, which equivalent to 4.5% in 2019, as well as with the growth rate 5.0. The revenue income for MDKP can be gained from property, sales and other taxes charges by the local authorities to the public, such as this will include the charges and fees which comprises on the parking fees as well.
Not just on that, the differences in terms of services offered by the Kuala Pilah District Council is the District Council has provided many services such as e-complaint, e-tax, e-rentals, e-payment system and e-form services for the community. This is to ensure that they give the best and serve the efficient services for the community and gain their satisfaction. Lastly is the differences in terms of area governed by the Kuala Pilah District Council. So this District Council has authority to govern 11 mukims by total 1090.40 km square.
Next is the examples that local governments that have in Malaysia. First, Seberang Perai City Councils. Second, Sepang Municipal Councils. And third, Kuala Pilah District Council.
As the conclusion, we can see here that the local government system in Malaysia has been divided into the three types, which are City Council, Municipal Council and District Council. Based on the criteria as provided, it shows that these three local councils are contrast among each other, especially in terms of the number of population, annual income, areas governed, as well as the level of service offered. Generally, the Seberang Perai City Council, Sepang Municipal Council and Kuala Pilah District Council is essential link in relationships between the government and its citizens, as they can act as to understand as well as address all of the public problem or issues in their local areas.